Kia ora, everybody. What's up? It's Robett. Welcome to Robett Live. Another day. Hope the day's charged along. Live at 5. It's Robett Live. Robett Live. Live at 5. Today I want to talk about insecurities and something that I've only really most recently figured out about myself. When around why I having shields and guards with certain things. And sorry, I'll just change this back. I actually like that other track. I like this one. So I'll put this one here. Here we go. So when I was younger, and it basically goes around like, why do I always either have like glasses and hat? Glasses and hat. It's become a thing. I didn't really realize it was a thing. I wear my hat everywhere, with my glasses everywhere. Could I get lazy? Yeah, don't want to know. And I've just always worn hat and goggles, hat and hand glasses. And I always, when I was snowboarding and stuff, I always have a bandana. It's kind of interesting enough now with COVID and stuff. I literally just wear a bandana the whole time, because almost every place I got to go into, I'm like, look like I'm about to flip and rob the place. But these things that I like now, when you get older, you start thinking and weaving back with why you do the certain things you do. So if you're actually, comment below with how your day was. How was your day? Was your day good? Was your day shit? If it's out of 10, comment below now with like, is it 0? Was it a 10? Was it a 7? Pretty good. Was it a 10? Oh my god. Oh my god. Was it like a 3? Like, whatever. Interested to see. When I was younger, I had really bad acne. Only for a couple of years. I think it was maybe 2 years or something, but really bad acne. And I ended up taking something for it. Whoa. What the fuck? Whoa, sorry, hold up. What just happened? Dude. That was heavy. My laptop and shit just fell. My laptop bag just fell down. And so what I would do when I was in my early days snowboarding, when I had pimples or acne, is I'd always have my bandana up, like the whole time when I was snowboarding and about. And then in snowboarding, I always have my hat and goggles. But what would happen? This is something that I only realized recently. Before I would drop into a snowboard competition, before I drop in, I'd have my helmet on and I'd have my do-rag up. And basically I'd put goggles, do-rag up, goggles, hat. And then as soon as I put my goggles up and it would cover my bandana and my eyes, I was locked. Nothing else in the way. And it was what I was doing ahead of me, what I was about to hit, what I was about to smash, what I could visualize, everything. So basically my work, and then I put my goggles up. It's like, hey, what's up, guys? Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But when I got in the flipping zone, it's helmet on, goggles on, and my goggles come up, boom, cover, and then basically I'm locked in. And I did it for years, and I never realized. And then when I came into business world, I was doing it subconsciously, but I've actually realized I would think of it the same way where I have my glasses and my hat on, the same way I put my goggles and my helmet on when I was snowboarding. And it's when I'm locked in, it's like, cool, beanie, glasses, flipping giddy up, let's go. Because then it's weird when I get home, I still obviously wear glasses, but most of the time I don't. Do I wear hat, you snow, whatever? And it's just a really interesting one of my insecurities. It's funny how, what you either use when you're a kid or certain different things get to you when you start growing a bit older. And so one of mine was, I would have acne and pimples, so I'd wear my do-rag. Then when I needed to focus and lock in, I'd put my goggles up so I could zone everyone out. And I could have I'd wear mirrored glasses so no one could see my eyes. Because I wanted to totally be in such a zone that no one could get in. And I'm just flipping locked and just like lays it in. And weirdly enough, it's a subconscious thing, which I've now transferred over into my other work. Because the rest of the time I literally just wear hats and stuff the whole time, but then I'll like lock in. And it's ironically enough, years later, here I am with a flipping bandana, glasses, and hat on, even though I'm not even snowboarding. But it's funny how these little things connect up. Like I've always really enjoyed spas, right, as well, right? And then as you get older, you start asking yourself questions like, why do I like these things? Like something that happened in my childhood. Like everything's always your flipping childhood. But spas, and my wife and stuff always makes fun of me because I just absolutely love spas, or like bars or spas. Like I flipping absolutely love it. I could have a spa every single night, middle of summer. I wouldn't even matter. I love it. And then what I remembered when I started thinking about my childhood for it was, when we were living in Aranui, we didn't have heaps, but we had this for a while, for maybe like a year or so. We had this spa pool in there, and it was so cool because what would happen is we'd go in, but like my dad would go into the spa and would sit in. I get to sit down, and I'd like get to talk to my dad. Yeah, I get to talk to my dad about it, and he passed later, but oh shit, I'm getting emotional about it. He passed when I was 15, but I always remember the spa was where I could sit down, I could talk to my dad. Yeah, and I don't get to talk to him now, you know. Oh shit. Whew. Yeah, a bit heavy. Shit, yeah. And so I always love spas, and it's literally because then you think about your childhood, and that was for me, as I remember, that's where I could like go and I could talk to my dad, you know. Yeah, it's tricky, man. Life, dude, flipping your kids. And then even when I was 11, you know, my dad had double brain hemorrhage. He couldn't do much around the house because he was all stuffed up and he had like the brain capacity of a 6-year-old, but he would do the ironing. I remember he'd do the ironing. And when he'd do the ironing is he would sit down, watch a show, Judge Judy or some shit, whatever it was, and he would sit there and do the ironing, and I could sit on the couch and do it. And weirdly enough, as I got older, I got real into getting like a baller ass iron. I wanted the most dopest, steamiest, raddest shit I could possibly get done. And these things in your life now, you don't flipping realize till like 10 or 20 years later. This is like 25 years ago. And it's only clicking in with me now in my mid 30s of things. So, you know, if you're watching this now, you're tuning in, the question for you would be, you know, what are things that you do now or like now or experiences that you didn't even think about, but were actually from your childhood? Like, why do I wear hand goggles now? Because it comes from snowboard wheel and I'd lock in to get in the flipping zone. Why do I like spas? Because I enjoyed being able to sit there and have conversations with my dad. Why do I like ironing? Because I'd watch him do all the ironing in the household, and it became like a thing, like to help out with the family in the house. So anyway, I got a bit emotional there for a second. Fuck, that one hit me a bit. So the question for you, feel free to engage below, is what is in your life now that you don't realize was actually a thing? And it could be a random thing. I'm interested for yours. Tell me a little story below. Hope you had a good day. Enjoy. This has been Robett Live. Live at 5. Robett Live. See you tomorrow at 5, everybody. Have a good day. Peace.